Good morning, good morning. This is Pastor Reginald Gardiner from NMB THOB. There's no more bondage to Homo Breakthrough Ministries. We're just gonna start off. We're talking about the Holy Week timeline, and today I'm gonna talk about J and J, meaning Jesus, or you can put Judas and Jesus, but Judas betrayed Jesus. Judas, one of the 12. It was with Jesus, his 12, but he betrayed him. He walked with him. He knew him very well, but he betrayed him, one of his people. It's crazy how he walked with Jesus, and then he gonna be the one that betray him, even though Jesus already knew. But we're gonna get to that at the Last Supper when he said that one of you would betray me. But like I said, Judas was one of the 12. He walked with Jesus and he knew him. And also it's written that Judas betrayed Jesus in verse 14 through 16. That'd be Matthew. Let's go to Matthew 26, 14 through 16. It says, then one of the 12, called Judas, went to the chief priests and said, what are you willing to give me if I deliver him to you? And they counted out of him 30 pieces of silver. So from that time, he sought opportunity to betray him. He went to the people and said, what would you give me? What would you hand over so I could deliver him to you? And they counted out to him 30 pieces of silver. That's crazy. He betrayed him for 30 pieces of silver. So from that time on, he sought opportunity to betray him. Now, this is one of his people, his 12, that walked with him closely. Gotta watch the people that's around you, because if Jesus had a Judas, you also got a Judas around you. And that's 100% fact. But we're not gonna talk about that. We're just gonna talk about Jesus and Judas for today. Say Judas betrayed Jesus. I just didn't like, I don't think he wanted to, he didn't like the way Jesus' ministry was moving forward, the direction it was moving in. But I know that at the end of all this, Judas hung himself because of what he done at the end. So Judas is gonna hang himself. But Judas identified Jesus with a kiss, so the people could know exactly who he was, so they want to arrest the wrong person. That's crazy how the person that's really with you, that really love you, that walk with you, betray you like that. He gave the people a sign. I'm gonna kiss him so y'all can know exactly who he is. But see, Jesus already knew this. At the Last Supper, he said, one of you will betray me. So he already knew the plan. So when he told him that, he could have made a decision right there not to even do it. He gave him time. But he still moved forward with betrayal, even though Jesus already knew who it was and already spoke out and said, hey, one of y'all gonna betray me. There was the opportunity right there to say, you know what? I'm not gonna do this. But he did it anyway. That's crazy. When he gave you the opportunity to change things around and he still didn't do it. So at the last meal with his close disciples, Jesus knew that one of them, Judas was about to betray him. He tried to draw Judas back from the brink by offering friendship and forgiveness, but it was too late. Judas sold Jesus to his enemies, identifying him with a kiss. Jesus was arrested and taken away for trial. Betrayed him with a kiss. That was a sign to the people. And like I said, Jesus already knew what was going to happen. He gave him an opportunity. And he still made a decision, even though Jesus already told him, hey, one of y'all going to betray me. It's just sad because you walk with that man. Y'all was close. You knew his every step. Y'all had a goal. Y'all was together. But you still betrayed him. But at the end, Judas hung himself because he knows there was no excuse for what he did. He went back to the temple, threw the money back in the temple. Then he went and hung himself. It's sad to say. It be your own people that's with you, that'll betray you. The people that was brought up with you, y'all on one accord, y'all knew each other very well, and they just switched on you like that. Gotta be careful. Again, we're talking about Judas and Jesus, but at the same time, if Jesus had a Judas, you definitely had one. So let them hang themselves. But this is the Holy Week timeline. I know we got more people coming up on tomorrow to expound on the next topic. But today, mine was Judas betrays Jesus, and you can read Matthew 26, 1 through 16. But remember, Judas was the one that walked close with Christ, but he betrayed him. He went to them and said, what are you willing to hand over to me? And they gave him 30 pieces of silver, and he set that man up and gave him a sign to kiss him on his cheek so they could arrest the right person. So yeah, he should have hung himself.